let's see who else you're missing. Let's see, we are missing Dabs. No, we are missing Game Slayer. Let me mute here, guys. Let's just make sure my voice is still okay. Ready. And there we go. Yeah, so we have new loading screen. We have, oh crap, Morgan, Game Slayer, Rahi, and who's the last one? Oh, Joyful Rogue. And you're stuck with me, Hasapus, a very inexperienced caster, especially by himself. We are on series with nukes and power surges, and we have everyone here, and expensive scavengers, scientists, and elites. We'll crap him out. Here, expensive. Some water over here, expensive, probably the best. And then try scavenger here, maybe. Can you find scientists here? Probably not. Don't play elite. I don't know. Electronics, so half price deal is a good thing. I don't know. They really should find here. I mean, there are not that many good spots out there, and you have to take them.
A scientific HQ has been founded.
An interesting choice by Game Slayer.
Has been founded.
Going for a double glass. Going for a glass start. Scavenger. Not with nukes. It's okay at least you're in a scavenger spot.
A scavenger HQ has been upgraded.
He going for the, I guess half steel price kind of pushed away the expensive one. And oh, that's a pretty nice find. Steel here, ice here, some aluminum, going for double aluminum. Very interesting. At least you got ice.
The black market.
That's a very good find by Morgan. And then you have like everyone looking at you, so. He really should worry about getting all this water tower, right? If I were Rahi, I would just take this one, just to block him off. The good thing about being a expensive is that you have claims and you can use your claim more aggressively. So Game Slayer going for a glass and aluminum. So aluminum, there will be a very big surplus aluminum because of god tiles. The scientist got 2 aluminum. If I were the scavenger, actually, well, high aluminum is fine. I might even actually skip aluminum looking at the situation.
A scientific HQ has been upgraded.
So Game Slayer last to HQ2, but yeah, the thing with glass, right? It's not like a glass colony will keep the price up. It won't, and he doesn't have much water, right? He got here. At least there's no magnetic storm, so pattern that would be his priority soon. Water. Yeah, so this is a very good opportunity for Rahi to just save up the claims just to steal these two, right? If you steal these two from Morgan, you know, that's the end of Morgan. Well, not the end, but you know, pretty close to the end. He wasted one tile here, and he won't be a happy face. Let's see how our guys doing. Pretty peaceful on the black market, and except for Rahi who picked up a goon, gave up on the god tile. You know, it's a good
New land
going
is
for
available
electronics.
for
I don't hate this idea. It's actually pretty good. It's going up in price. Carbon, you have lots of carbon. Silicon is a worry, but wow, Morgan, that's aggressive, going for 2 silicon. So a tile. This tile is barely interesting. Like you can put hacker radar perhaps. I mean, it's still a claim. I mean, there's no claims on market, and every single claims matter, except for Rahi. 20,000 would be worth it. 18 is on the cheap side. I guess you can't really use it with electronics being that high, right? At least chuck a solar panel on there, right? It's cheap.
The black market is open for business.
A single tile is not what I would like to see. So he really should need a pair of them to be effective, right? A scientist going for mining for iron and then go for steel. It's alright, I mean, you have to do what you have to do. Later on, perhaps he can even go for a slant drilling, then he can get both iron and uranium. Power is a big concern. Actually, he's moving into power. He could move even more into power. He definitely need goon. He definitely need some goons. And you know, disable your opponent's power and have some goon on your power. Wow, Morgan going for full on power. Look at this. So I guess for Game Slayer, going for a bit late, I guess. I don't know. Uranium prices. Someone buy uranium? Yeah. Game Slayer is buying a lot of uranium. Actually, he has a. I don't like this idea. Like, you got perfectly fine uranium tile here. Why would he get this one over this one? Which is, you get more iron coming in, you got more uranium coming in. It's just better overall, right?
A scientific HQ has been upgraded.
So I can't agree with this uranium tile. And then later on you repair, once you repair, right, you can rotate them to solar panels, to maybe 2 reactors, like nuclear reactors. No, you're more flexible than 2 single tiles. So that's a small misplay there by our friend Game Slayer. Rahi is connected up to the iron. A nuclear. Like, if you can disable the steel production as a scavenger, right? Like, then you will.
The patent lab is constructed. Let's get
can
our
see that
science on.
Game Slayer scientists won't make a lot of steel. The steel producer will be Morgan and the expensive. So if you can disable both the iron, right? Then it will make steel difficult for the steel user, which gives you a lot of more breathing room. Extra claim, but stockpile and water is still cheap. No reason not to. Morgan for extra tile. This is what I said about earlier. Aluminum is just way too much commitment on aluminum. He could go for some more water perhaps, and then go for some more.
Congratulations.
Go for some more food, or even go for some electronics here, right? You get like pretty much free carbon scrubbing over here, and those are some choices you can
The
can
patent
do,
lab
right?
is ready to begin research.
And teleportation, still a thing. You have two scientists who need teleportation desperately. I'm surprised Game Slayer is not going to pattern up yet, especially with his shipping. It's crazy amount of shipping. See, instead of going low, right? If you get uranium, you still get like, even if it's degraded to 1.5, you can still upkeep 2 steel mills, right? With a 50% boost. The classic transparent aluminum trick, but it's alright. I mean, I think yeah, I don't know, man. I'm messing about. It's a bit overpowered, some people think, but with glass being 140 and chem being that high, you know, I think you could better use your time researching for perpetual motion, cold fusion. Well, probably not cold fusion, but liquid batteries. Liquid batteries, they would have been better choice than TA. So, Rai has lots of money. Morgan has no doubt.
A scavenger HQ
With
has
his
been
pattern
upgraded.
lab stolen, he is not very happy about it. Now he's trying to deny teleportation, a brave move. And Game Slayer, you really need that pattern lab, and he just, you know, like with all the shipping and you're a scientist, it's something that he really needs, and he can't afford to not have it. And Morgan needs to get his pattern lab back somehow. Game Slayer is deep in debt, classical Game Slayer. Okay, let's hope my mic is still
A
working.
scientific HQ has been upgraded.
Yeah, I think my mic is still working. I have a new headphone and quite frankly, it's not been very helpful lately. Game Slayer going to Joyful. Oh.
Let the bidding begin.
Wow. Well, I think this is one of the cases that if you can't join them, beat them, right? I mean, beat them, join them. You can't stop Game Slayer from buying Joyful Rogue. So I guess the next best thing is to grab up, you know, have a equal share of it. Would be very profitable for Riot to pick it up for 16,000, maybe even 20,000. Morgan and Game Slayer are heavily in debt, and that's not gonna change soon because they have a lot of shipping coming in. No nukes. Been pretty quiet on the black market front. So you got like against good players, you gotta be careful when you upgrade. They will punish you if you don't have enough money. And right here managed to deny the teleportation from Morgan from the scientists. That's pretty big. Now we'll have to see if Game Slayer can manage to pull out from his depth spiral. And without teleportation, it's gonna be tough. Oh, this is a nice move by Rai. Double mutiny. Probably would have been better on these two, but still. Some pirates. I expect some pirates. No pirates. Morgan and Game Slayer in D-Dep. Rai is the only one in B.
A scavenger HQ has been upgraded.
I really doubt him save much on Joyful Rogue. Managed to save much from the transparent aluminum. Chem price is high. Like glass price is not expensive. It's not worth it. Simply put. Right, it's going on Game Slayer. Game Slayer pretty doable. I think he's not getting out of this depth spiral. Nice effort by him. Carbon prices
Center is ready. Time
going into
to
carbon
start
is nice
improving
because
everything.
it will encourage your sub to go into carbon, and your sub has lots of carbon. That will in turn give you money to you. But Game Slayer, you gotta pay your debt. Like, he's way. if he pay off his debt, he has a pretty good chance of coming back. D plus 7 now, he's not coming back. There's no way he can come back. Wow, just spiteful. Going to Morgan instead of going to Joyful Rogue. So instead of, like, you know, you want either one of them will boost the price, right? But going to Joyful Rogue, you get more money. The fuel market has crashed thanks to
An expansive HQ has been
The pleasure
upgraded.
we
is
have
completed.
finally a president.
I wonder what goes
By
on
the
in
AI,
there.
268, not too bad. Yeah, he's auto-selling everything, right? So when you're a scientist, you auto-sell all your life support. That leaves you, you get a lot of cash, right? But you also get a lot of debt, and you're dropping 3 cents a second, and that's just too generous. Maybe GameStay will go,
The engineers have
screw
advanced
that.
our production.
It's time to buy Rahi and just go all out on Rahi. 568.9, it's doable. Probably I'll go for a more joyful road first, just to boost prices, and it's a pretty profitable AI. And then build some nuclear reactor, just to keep your debt okay, right? Okay level. Play with hacker rates. Just you have good sources of silicon. You also can go with silicon products like glass. I don't think anyone is speaking glass. But GameStay has to do something quick, and I am really mystified by these 2 shares. Like, he could have spent these 2 shares on Joyful, on Rogue, and
Our methods continue
just
to
was fine.
improve.
let me just double check. And I can hear myself, sorry. That's very good. And Morgan, if I were Morgan, also buy into Joyful Rogue, right? Buy into Rahi, buy into Joyful Rogue, or try to buy out GameSlayer. Probably buy into
The
Rogue.
hacker array is finished. Time to change our password optimization routine successful.
There's 240 something. How the optimization is doing. Morgan optimizing. GameStay is also optimizing. Morgan really should get off that. Like, he's not that far from that, right? So he could just get off that, and then at least open up your black market. Black market is still cheap, you know. Then you can attack Rahi, you can nuke him out, nuke her out,
The engineers have advanced our production.
and you'll be in much better place than dealing those D-Dep critic, and yeah. I think Morgan, it's not that, and it's not like he doesn't have the money to get to see that, right? Just get to see that, then you can use to that hat. D plus 20, just something. GameSlayer, go. Let's see chat, if I can see the chat. No one's talking about chat, so that's very nice.
Price manipulations to begin shortly.
Finally, GameSlayer is buying out Joyful Rogue. That took too long, and you just have too much debt. You could just way too much debt. You have to finish the game quickly. Yeah, you probably need hacker rate. You need something else, right? And buying to Morgan just makes no sense. It makes no sense. So GameStay, well, I mean, and Morgan not paying off his debt to get into a black market fight with Rahi is just another mistake. So things are just poorly made, played by our other players. I mean, Rahi played well. It's good pickup on Joyful Road. He's GameSlayer noticed a weakness and went for it, and he had a chance there, but you know, GameSlayer just let the debt roll too much. D plus 20. Not 20. I guess when he was in D plus 3, right? He had a chance of doing something about his debt, but he did nothing. And he paid for it totally. Oh, Morgan conceded, and we have Rahi being first, Morgan second somehow. Game Slayer third, and Joyful Rogue fourth. I could agree with this because Game Slayer just went into death spiral. Yeah, I mean, come on, Game Slayer, you can do better than this. You were third. Rogue was fourth. And well played by Rai. She identified the best spot on the map. This one. Something I would have done differently is to try to grab these 2 ice tiles to really kill off Morgan. You get closer ice, you kill off Morgan. It's just a lot better. No, you are in D plus 20 damage. No. I don't think Phil got it wrong. Like, you're in way too much depth and you just let out of control. I mean, if you have cleaned up your depth a bit, right? You could have won the game. You could have won the game. Game Slayer. No. You lost because that made you cheap. No Game Slayer. No, when you... So, that is an issue, and it's pretty much why you lost the game, Game Slayer. Well, at least he wasn't in there. I can stand by Phil's decision on 1, 2, 3 on the ranking on this one. It's arguable that Game Slayer could have been second, but and then just look at his stat. I can't agree with that. I can see how it ranks a lot lower. Yes, it's between you and Rai, but and then I don't know, man. Maybe Morgan could have picked up Rogue. Maybe that would have helped. There are things that Morgan could have done too, like pay to see depth and attack Rai. Yeah, but I think this is a reasonable result from. I mean, especially this is the algorithm. It can't catch all the corner cases. So it's an acceptable result. Ranking Morgan second. Anyways, GG. So I'm gonna put a break here.